Namaste. Hi there, it's me, Stacey Lei, and of course I'm here with Miss Foxy Brown. Welcome to yoga. Thank you for joining me. Today's session is called a floor flow. We'll be exploring some traditional yoga postures that are practiced on your mat. We'll be exploring both flexibility and strength. So you'll be searching for a deeper range of motion and a little bit more internal strength to help you through those muscle building exercises. I hope you're as excited as I am. For today's class, you'll certainly need a mat or a carpet. I'd like you to have a block or a sofa cushion, something sturdy that you could sit on. And then also a hand towel from your bathroom or from your kitchen to pad your knees while we're down on the ground. Let's move down there together. Split your legs just like this. And then place your front hand on your front thigh. Take your time bending your knee. And once you get down on the ground, just take your time, there's no rush. I'd like you to bring the block or the book or the sofa cushion back behind you. And you might have your mat oriented this way or forward and back, whichever is best for you. Just sit towards the back of your space. And then help yourself so that your butt, your bum, is up on the block. I'd like you to crisscross your ankles, and they might be crossed close to you like mine are, or maybe they're further away, whichever is best for you. But do your best to allow your knees to drop down. You'll find that if you sit at the front of the block, it'll tilt your pelvis down a little bit for you, and that might make your hips a little bit more comfortable in this posture. Please bring your left hand to your heart and then place your right hand on top of that. Now I invite you to close your eyes. Inhale deeply and exhale a lot. Take this moment to make a shift from your busy world out there to the quiet space in here with me. Congratulations, you showed up. The next 29 minutes are all about you. Inhale. Exhale. With your eyes closed, make a transition from your external environment to your internal landscape. Feel the thump of your heart. Feel the sensations of your breath and hear your breath moving in and out of your body. In other words, search for elements that remind you that you're here, present in this very moment. Search within yourself. Remind yourself why you're here today. When you're ready, you can blink your eyes open. Welcome back. Bring your hands together at prayer at your heart. We're not praying to anything. You're just placing your palms together and all 10 fingers touch. So press your palms in and lift your elbows up a little bit. Inhale and reach your arms up. Exhale, slide your hands back down. Your thumbs should press in and touch your sternum. Inhale, reach up, straighten your elbows. Exhale, slide your hands back down. Do this a few more times. Inhale, reach. Exhale, slide. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Relax your arms by your sides and roll your shoulders up and back. So bring your shoulders all the way up to your ears. And this time, big roll, hold back, and bring your fingertips to the block or to the cushion so that you could draw your shoulders back and puff your heart up. Inhale and exhale. Soften your shoulders. Bring your hands back into your heart space. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, fingers wide, thumbs back. Exhale, open up your arms, palms wide open, thumbs back, and puff your heart up a little bit. Tilt your chin towards the ceiling and find a sparkle behind your eyes. Inhale, reach up again. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's practice that flow again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach. Hands to heart. Last time with this flow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hands to heart. Inhale, reach up and hold. Place your right hand on your hip and reach over to your right. Reach back up and bring your hand to the back of your head and stretch over again. Inhale, come up tall one more time. Search for a deeper range of motion. Lift your elbow up and then over. And then return to the center. Bring both hands into your heart. Reach up overhead. Left hand comes down. Stretch over to your left side. Reach up a little bit higher. Bring your hand to your head. Stretch again, second time. Lift up, and this is your third one. Let it be your deepest. Inhale, exhale. And open up. Extend your arms wide, thumbs back. And now twist to your right, one hand on your thigh, and turn your shoulders to the right. And just observe without any judgment. Just observe your flexibility here. Because we've got a good amount of twisting today. I think you're going to feel really different by the end of class in a great way. Inhale, open up wide, and now let's twist to your left. Sometimes we arrive at class, we're a little bit stiff. And through repetition, we can start to gain more flexibility and more range of motion, right? Inhale, center, exhale, twist. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. Let's do two more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Relax back into the center. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Okay. Bring your seat onto the block, so lean back a little bit and unfold your feet. I'd like you to bring the soles of your feet together so that you're in butterfly posture. Okay, now maybe your feet will be close to you, or maybe you'll need to keep them further away. But just give yourself a moment. Place your hands on your thighs and just rest the weight of your arms. So you're not pushing, you're just guiding your knees down. You should feel an opening in your hips. And stay right here. Now I'm going to move to the back of my mat, so this way you can see the postures more clearly. Okay? A deep breath in and a long exhale. Please be sure that your spine is long and tall. Keep your abdominals engaged and reach from the crown of your head. So do your best to sit tall rather than rounding your spine. Draw your shoulders back and really work on your posture. Okay, you can reach back behind you now and extend your legs out in front of you. This is called staff pose, staff. Bend one knee and bend the other knee, just pedal a few times. Do your best to bring both legs so that they're straight. Press through your heels and now really spread your toes. Pull your toes towards your nose. You should feel a stretch along the back of your legs. If your feet get tired, you can let them relax and then do it again. Sit as tall as you can. Now reach your left hand back behind you and place your right hand on the outside of your leg. So now you're twisting to your left. Lengthen your spine, exhale. This is called revolved staff. Soften from this posture, just relax. And you can bend your left leg and place your left foot onto your right thigh. Allow your knee to drop down. And you can gently guide your knee down a little bit. Now, if you're having trouble placing your foot on your thigh, then you could place your foot on your shin. Please do not place your foot on your knee. Okay, that would add a little bit too much pressure to the knee. So we'll make it gentle, okay? Just sit up very tall. Exhale a lot. Lots of hip opening today and lots of twisting. Watch out, world. You're going to be crazy out there today when you're all opened up. All right. So you could keep your foot here on your shin if you'd like, but I'd really like you to see if you can get it above your knee and then walk your hands back behind you. Draw your shoulders back and lean back. And now fold your bottom leg. Inhale a lot. Exhale. You should be feeling this stretch in your left butt cheek, maybe in your hip a little bit. Okay, slide your leg back down and then lift your left leg and you can fold it on top of your right leg. And hold on to your knee and lengthen your spine again. So sit up very tall. Now reach your left hand behind you and twist to your left again. Hopefully the twisting is becoming a little bit more fluid. Each time you're searching for just 1 extra millimeter. Return back into the center. Uncross your leg and place both feet down on your mat. Okay, I've got a big power move for you, so I want you to search deep for some strength inside of you. Are you ready? Bring your hands down, fingers turned out to the sides. So you're leaning back. Now inhale, and as you exhale, squeeze your butt cheeks and lift your hips up off the block. And then lower back down to the block. Find it first. Sit up and straighten your legs. We'll do this 2 more times. Reach back, fold your legs. Inhale, exhale, lift your hips. Look up towards the ceiling. Lower your hips down, find the block. Extend your legs, sit tall. Press through your heels. Okay, we've got 1 more. Fold your legs. Reach back. Exhale, lift your hips. And then lower down. Place your seat on the block. Extend your legs, staff pose. Now here we are in staff. Let's move into revolved staff on the right side. So bring your right hand back behind you, your left hand to the outside of your right leg, and then twist your shoulders back. A deep breath in. As you exhale, draw your shoulder a little bit further back. And then soften from this posture, return to center. Now we'll fold your right leg and you can place your foot either on your thigh or on your shin. And very gently guide your hip out. And what I mean by that is you're acting as if you're your own personal trainer, right? You're assisting your stretch. Maybe you don't have a personal trainer, but maybe you have a physical therapist who helps you search for a greater range of motion. You can do that for yourself. Just opening up your hip. A deep breath in, a long exhale. Now walk your hands back behind you. Bend your left leg. Now we've got this really nice figure 4. And again, you should be feeling this stretch in your butt cheek, maybe your hip. It's a big hip opener. Draw your shoulders back, lengthen through your spine. Nice happy hips today. And then slide your foot back down. Now you'll cross your right leg on top of your left. Sit tall. Reach back behind you. A deep breath in. Exhale, twist and twist and twist. Return back to the center, please. And now uncross your leg. We'll return for one more butterfly pose, and maybe you're noticing that your hips are able to open a little bit easier than the beginning of class. Bring your hands to your heart, and let's return to that arm flow that we practiced earlier. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open up. Inhale, stretch up. Hands to heart. 2 more times. Reach, open, reach, hands to heart. Last time. Inhale, reach, open, reach, hands to heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. I hope you're feeling as good as I am. We've accomplished a lot so far. Slide your hands underneath your knees and lift your knees up. I love being productive in our yoga classes. So your knees are up, and now we'll come down off the block. Take your time. Move the block in front of you. And now we're going to lay down on your left side. Okay? Keep your towel nearby as well. So just take your time sliding down. You'll rest on your arm. I'd like you to fold your legs and stack them one on top of the other. Now bring your toes together to touch and open your top knee up and then back down. This is called the clamshell. And you can see you're opening up your hips again, but now you require a little bit of glute strength because you're actively practicing this stretch. If you feel like you prefer more of a challenge, you can lift your bottom foot up off the floor. We're opening and we're closing. Let's do one more of these. Open and hold. Exhale, relax. Bring your toes back down. Now, prop yourself up onto your elbow. Point your fingers towards me. Your top leg folds back behind you, and your bottom leg extends out. So do your best to make a long straight line from your shoulder all the way to your foot. And then you can use the block for this exercise if you'd like. You'll press up into side plank. It's a strong exercise. You can hold on to the plank, onto the block. You can keep your hand on your hip. You can even reach up if that feels good to you. And then lower down. Pretty strong on your shoulder, right? Make sure you stabilize it. Your elbow should be right underneath your shoulder. And let's do that one more time. Ready? Exhale, press up. So you're pressing your foot into the floor. Your bottom leg is straight. You're pressing your back foot into the floor. Then you could hold the block or hold your hip or reach up. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Come down, lower down. You can move the block and rest on your arm again. Now, the leg that's crossed in back will cross in front this time. Just lift your bottom leg up. That's all you need to do. Just lift and hold. Search for the strength inside of you to keep your leg lifted, and if you can, just lift a little bit higher. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Lower your leg down. Take your block in front of you, and you can let your knee just fall onto the block and be so comfortable here. Just give yourself a moment to relax. A deep breath in, a long exhale. Okay, slide your hands underneath you and press yourself up. Let's remove this block for a few minutes. Press up onto your knees, and this is a great time to place the towel down for a little bit of cushioning. We won't be here long. I'd like you to come up so that you're kneeling. And if it feels comfortable, I'd like you to fold your toes under. This will give you a little more stability. It'll also stretch your feet. Lift your arms up. Bring your fingertips back behind your head. And now press your head into your fingertips. Squeeze your elbows back a little bit. Exhale, press your hips forward a little bit. Just feel your whole front body start to open up. A deep breath in, a long exhale. And now gently bend from side to side. You don't have to force anything at all, just nice easy bend, like a tree swaying in the breeze. Come back into the center, please. Let's practice our arm flow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open up wide. Inhale, reach up. Hands to heart. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hands to heart. Okay, lower down to your hands and knees. You can remove the towel. And now we'll practice our side laying series on the other side. So walk over to the other side, bring your block with you, and take your time. There's no rush. Take your time laying down on your side. Now you should be rested on the right side of your body. And if it doesn't feel very comfortable for you to extend your arm, you could fold your arm, right? You could bend your arm a little bit more. You can rest on your towel. If you feel comfortable, this is a nice stretch for your shoulder. So you could rest your head on your arm. So bend your knees and stack them one on top of the other, and then open. Use your seat muscles to open up your knees and then close and open. Hold, hold, and close. And if you would like more of a challenge, then just lift your bottom foot up. You might notice that my toes are touching, right? Do your best to keep your toes touching as well. I've got 2 more of these. This is your last one. Very relaxing, but at the same time very strong, right? Lower your feet down. Your top foot comes behind you. You'll press up to your elbow. Fingers pointed towards me. Bottom leg is straight. And you might use your block right now to help you up to side plank. Very relaxing, but very strong. Search for your inner strength. Okay, let's lower down. Can we do one more? Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a good try. A deep breath in, and as you exhale, press up. Hand might be on your hip, maybe your arm is extended. And you're putting the majority of your weight on your back foot. Your foot should be flat on the floor. Lower your body down. And now slide back down to your arm. Get comfortable again. And the leg that's in back will cross in front. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, lift your leg up. So you're simply holding your leg. You should feel your inner thigh really starting to do some work. If you'd like more of a challenge, you could flex your foot, your ankle, and pull your toes into your nose. One more round of breath here. Lower your leg. Bring the block into your space. Now you could fold your top leg and rest it on the block. So productive today. A lot of deep twisting, a lot of hip opening, some good strength building exercises. And now we get to cool down and relax. Congratulations, you've earned it. From here, I'd like you to roll onto your back, please. Reach towards your heels. Now lift your hips up and engage your seat. So this might feel like a strength training exercise, and in some ways it is, for sure. You're engaging your seat, but I'd like you to feel the stretch in the front of your hips. Notice how nice that feels. You could draw your shoulders back a little bit and enjoy some long, deep breaths in this posture. Even though it might feel a little bit strong, practice with the knowledge that you're opening up your front body. You'll have better posture. Lower your hips back down. Straighten your left leg. And then bend your right leg and drop your knee out. So maybe you've practiced the tree pose while we're standing. This is tree while we're laying down. So one knee is bent. One leg is very straight. You could bring both hands to your heart. And each time you exhale, allow gravity to tug on your knee and start to open your hips even more. We've done so many hip opening exercises today that this hopefully feels nice and relaxing for you. And if you'd like to, you can place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. Notice how healing this exercise becomes. Reach with your right hand, slide it underneath your right leg, and just help your knee up. Slide your left leg in, and now we'll practice the same exercise on the other side. So straighten your right leg, bend your left leg, and then allow your knee to fall out to the side. And once again, one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. A deep breath in. Nice long exhale. Slide your left hand underneath your left thigh, help your knee back up. And now slide both feet in. And lift both legs up. And I'd like you to either take the fabric of your pants close to your ankles, maybe even your socks, or you could hold your ankles, or if you're really flexible, you could hook your toes and just pull your knees down towards your chest. So we'll be ending with a Shavasana, and I encourage you to stay here for 3 or 4 or 5 minutes, even after the video has ended. You did so much work today, and even though it might not have felt strong and hot and sweaty, giving yourself a few minutes in Shavasana will allow all the subtle changes to take hold. So release your ankles now and slide your legs down. Let your toes drop out wide and open up your palms. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. It was my honor and privilege to be your guide today, and I hope you had a good experience. Use the next few minutes to search for absolute relaxation and calm. And I'll be here the next time it's time for you to practice yoga. Namaste.